This is an insulated Carhartt vest. I've had it for quite a while. I don't know why it's taken so long to sell. Maybe it's not beat up enough. The only thing wrong with it, it's got some little white paint splotches here and there. But otherwise, no rips or tears. It's not frayed anywhere. Nice quilted insulation. Big size, 2XL. And it's sold to someone in Berlin, Germany for $40. Another tiny faceplate bolt for a Marantz amplifier sold. I sell these for 10 bucks a piece. Graphics paper, kaleidoscope grid. And I believe my daughter just found this somewhere and gave it to me. She didn't know what to do with it. And this is what it looks like. Guess it's all the same. And so I just tossed it up there with kaleidoscope grid. I thought maybe somebody's going to want this. So I put it up for 20 bucks, and a couple months later it sells. A vintage Twister game sold. I've had this up for a long time, a couple of years probably. And I found it at a garage sale for just a couple dollars. And the sheet was still in great shape, not ripped or anything, just got some names printed on it. Good spinner. Box isn't too bad either. And it sold for $20. I got this pair of JVC tower speakers for free from a neighbor. Used them for a while, cleaned them up, put them on Facebook Marketplace yesterday, and they took just maybe 3 hours to sell for $80. Another X-Mod remote control car set sold. This is a Mustang. This is a 90s Mustang. It came with an extra body. Doesn't even look like that was used. And the controller, of course. And must not be a very popular model because I've had it up for well over a year for $80, which is the typical price for these, but finally took a best offer of $55. I acquired a bunch of vintage resistors from an auction last fall. I put them all up on one listing with different varieties of resistance, and I finally sold one. I'm just asking $5 for these, and I've got all these different ones categorized, and he wanted the one I only have one of, the 1,000 ohms of resistance. $5. This is a Zenith Troubadour console stereo with the cart. Speakers fit on the cart. They also have long wires. You can separate them. They're circle of sound speakers, upward facing drivers with a cone to spread the sound out. Record racks in it. I did a full mechanical restoration on the changer mechanism. Also had to buy a new cartridge for it, as the old one was only working out of one channel. And pretty good condition overall. And I sold it on Facebook Marketplace for $475. They're coming over this morning to pick it up. I had to drive to northern Minnesota to pick it up. That's where I found it. Actually, I found it on eBay as an unsold listing. So I went back and forth with some communication and made the trip up there. It's always nice to go to northern Minnesota, even below zero weather. I've had it for a couple of months now. Took a while for some of the parts to come in, but I've enjoyed it a little bit, but nice to see it go for that kind of money on a slow week like this week.